I started making this bikini yesterday. I'm just gonna make the top. But here's what it looks like. It's pretty much done, so let's finish putting it together. Here's a strap for the bottom here. Okay, here's one. Cute, right? Okay, let's do the other one. I love making these. They're just super easy and they're super fun, and for me, I just needed a break from all the granny squares that I was crocheting. I want to make a cardigan. I know it's almost summer, but I'm cold all of the time. So I've been working on what will eventually be a granny square cardigan, but right now I'm just making all of the squares. I believe I need around 60. I know it's somewhere in the 60 range. I think I'm one away from finishing half, and I just needed a break. I just needed to do something else, something that would make me feel accomplished. And I was actually pretty surprised I did this in one day technically. So I just decided that I'm gonna make a bunch of these and then do a bikini top drop, because why not? Here's what it looks like. I think it looks super cute, and I love doing, like I said, the weaving down here because you can kind of scrunch it up as you need. Yeah, I think it's super cute. What do you guys think? I bought this in a pack of like 12 colors, and this one was the only one that I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna use that for anything. Let's just use this ugly yarn. Well, I actually love how it turned out. I think that the pattern is actually really cute. So I'm going to aprovechar and I'm gonna use this to make another one of those. I'm gonna give you a quick tutorial on how to do that top. It's super easy. Don't be scared. You'll be fine. Starting off with your slip knot, you want to chain from the bottom of your boob to where your nipple's at. I'm doing 15 plus 1. Here is my chain. So I chained 14. I'm going to go into the 13th stitch and do a single crochet and then keep doing that all the way back here. Here I crocheted 13 single crochets, and now I'm back at the top here. Right here is my chain 13. I'm going to make 2 more single crochets in that same hole, so we'll have a total of 3 there. 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna put a marker right there, stitch marker in the middle one. Now you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna do single crochets all the way back on the other side. You wanna go in these little loops right here. This is what you should have when you get back to the bottom. You definitely want to use a stitch marker for this. Otherwise, you're gonna start to get crooked. From here, now that we're at the end here, I'm just going to chain 1 and then work all the way back, repeating the exact same steps, coming all the way back and just doing that back and forth like this. Every time you get to this middle piece, you're gonna put 3 stitches there and mark the middle stitch again. And that is what's going to form like the triangle shape. You're just gonna keep doing that until the end. I told you, it was super easy. Here's where I'm at with this cup. It looks a little bit small right now, but what I'm gonna do is add the little loops on the side here, which is also gonna add to the size of this, and then I think it's gonna be a good size. These little loops are super simple as well. So let me show you real quick what I did. So I am back at this end here. When you crochet, you work this way. So you just want to make sure that you end on this side. So I'm on the back side. I just finished my last stitch here. I'm going to chain 4 and then I'm gonna flip it to the right side towards me now. First stitch and the second stitch and the third stitch. I'm going to slip stitch into the third space. 1, 2, 3. it through. Now you have a loop. Now I'm gonna chain another 4, skip a stitch, and slip stitch into the next one. I'm going to keep doing that all the way down. Here's my last stitch. And there you go, you're done. Here is your bikini top. Well, half of it. Super cute, super simple. Give it a try. Now I'm gonna finish making this one and then we'll get into other fun colors that we can put together to make some more of these. Here's what I have so far. This is the latest one that I made. I actually have way more, they're just not here, but this is the newest one. There's little sparkles all throughout this yarn. These are done basically, and I'm gonna do some details on all of these ends. I'm just trying to finish them all first before I do that, and then I can do them all at once. I decided to try something new. I've only been making the bikini tops, but I just felt like it just felt a little bit incomplete, so I decided to try making some bottoms. This is what I have so far. I think they look pretty cute, no? And then I'm gonna just do ties here on the side. When I looked at this again today when I got home, it kind of looked pretty big to me. I did kind of like a try-on test over my clothes, and it's so small, so I think I'm going to add some more rows. This is the first time I make these. I think they look good. I just need to figure out like the shape that I really want. I don't know. I still feel like this looks too big, but I promise you when you actually put it on, like it's not as big as it seems. I'm just not 100% happy with how they turned out. I think that they look cute, it's just not the shape that I was going for. I am back with some updates. It's actually been quite a bit of time. It's been like over a week for sure. So I ended up frogging those entire bottoms and redoing them because I just did not like how they turned out. They were too wide, and now thinking back, I messed up because I should have only increased one every row, and because I was increasing on both sides, I doubled it, and so that's how they became too wide. So anyways, I ended up redoing them, and let me show you because I think that they look really cute. Here they are. I think they look so much better. For comparison, these are the old ones and these are the new ones. Here is the set. I think it looks so cute. I'm so glad that I ended up redoing those bottoms. Here's the next bikini bottom that I'm working on. I haven't cut my yarn off, but what do we think? I don't know why I just was struggling so bad with the border on this one, but I think I finally landed it, and I think it looks so good. And I just love these colors together. All of the bikinis are done, and honestly, I don't think you're ready to see them. Are you ready? Roll it. I think that these turned out so cute. Honestly, all of these bottoms are slightly different. I don't know what the heck was going on with my head. For some reason, I couldn't like figure out the patterns. I had so much fun doing this whole project. I had fun playing with the colors. I still have a lot of yarn, so I could continue to make these in different color combinations, but I don't know. I'm all bikinied out for right now, and I'm ready to move on to my next project. So thank you for hanging out with me. These are all up on Etsy, Depop, and eBay. If you want one of them, they're down below. See you next time. Bye.